It's probably already started.
It has
Hello,
started.
everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Sorry, I was trying to be slick and put this link up, and I totally blew it. Oh, screw it. People could click on it. Hello, everyone. Yay!
Yay!
It
We're
is
excited.
episode 34 of Podcast 451. I am your host, Renaissance Man Creep Creeperson, and to my forward, we have the
To my fault.
Renaissance artist, the Zozo.
Hello, everyone. This is very
Hello,
exciting.
everyone. Yeah, today's been crazy. The time is just going by super fast, huh?
I know. It's flying
Dude,
by. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know what's going on. I can't keep track of everybody.
not at all, man. We're doing the Black Star Canyon Season 2 launch party on Facebook right now, and everyone who has been taking part in it, you guys are freaking awesome, and
Yes,
thank you so
so
much.
cool.
It's so cool, and honestly, it is way harder to keep up with everybody's comments. Way harder than I thought it was going to be. Like, I seriously thought this was going to be like, oh yeah, I'm just chatting on Facebook, no big deal. No, it's effing hard, man.
Yeah, we were worried nobody was going to turn up and we were going to be just talking to ourselves all day, and people have just been amazing, haven't they? It's been fantastic.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
Yeah. So you'll have
So,
to excuse us if we're kind of, a bit absent a little bit because we try to dot in between all sorts of different things.
yeah, Shark says, looking good. See you both. Congrats on season 2, episode 1 launch. Thank you,
Oh,
Shar.
thanks, Shah.
She
Thanks
won an
for
epic
coming.
mug.
Yeah, she won an effing mug.
A
What
mug
the
that we don't
shit?
even have.
We don't even have it yet, Shah.
I
But
mean,
you're going to
you'll
get
have
it and
it,
it'll be
but like
awesome.
she'll be the first one to get it. I'm like, man, I want that damn mug. But
Me
yeah,
too.
so I'll just get one. No worries there.
We're wanting
But no,
t-shirts,
so
we're wanting all sorts of stuff, aren't we? But
oh my gosh, I swear to God, when the t-shirts get made, guys, you're gonna crap yourselves. They look so freaking cool. Like
they
I don't
really
even
do.
know what to do. They look, oh, they're super cool. But I wanted to. Oh, I think I'm out of cigarettes. That's the problem. No, but I wanted to let you guys know. We're going to be kind of talking about what's going on the show today, or on the party today. But we all also have like show stuff to talk about
Oh, do
you
we?
know what we've been doing, the self-publishing. Oh, Zozo.
This has been a bit of a blur for me today. I'm all hot and flustered. I've just had a shower like literally 5 minutes before because I couldn't drag myself away. It's like
Oh my God.
9 o'clock at night here
Deborah
to me.
said, "Hey everybody, I like this better as I can see you both."
Oh, hi
And Deb
Deborah.
wants the shirt. Yeah, dude, the shirts are cool as crap. Like,
Yeah, they really are.
but like,
We're just
what? I was trying to cook lunch. I'm like, because I hadn't eaten anything yet, and I'm like, crap. Like, I totally thought there would be like a big lull, and I'd be able to go do something.
I
And so
know.
I'm trying to cook freaking brats on the stove, and they're like sizzling and popping and rolling over on themselves, and my computer's all bleep 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 bleep. So I run over and I'm like typing. I'm like, oh yeah, and then like I hear behind me. I'm like, oh crap, I have shit on the stove, and so I run back down there. And then this is even funnier, dude. I walked away from the computer for seriously like maybe 3 minutes to use the restroom, as most people have to do eventually throughout the day. And I got a freaking message. Someone private messaged me, "Hey, I asked you a question in the
I
thing."
really right. Oh,
And
I
I
love
was like,
when people get
"Wow,
angsty. That's really
yeah,
cool. That
man,
shows that they care.
yeah, that's cool that people didn't want you to dump. That's awesome. Good job with that." But no, dude, it's been super fun and super crazy. Um, and then I don't know if I can't remember if I signed up for this or if this was something that we hired somebody to do, but they're doing a Twitter and Facebook and an email blast for season 1, episode 1 today.
Oh, wow.
So that just kind of worked out pretty awesome that that's going on today too. So the last big push we had, like a marketing thing like that, did really, really, really good. So that's pretty exciting.
See, this week has been just like, it's just been crazy times, hasn't it? So, I'm just
the last 2 weeks
disorganized
have been
and
bad,
forgetful.
but yeah.
Yeah,
This last week
you know
has
what
been a
I'm
nightmare.
like. Yeah.
Yeah. But a
bad
fun
at best
nightmare.
times. Oh, yeah, it's been really good.
Speaking of nightmares, I had one of the craziest dreams in the effing world last night. And one of them, it woke me up, and it was like this long, epic dream. And I woke up like in a panic, and I'm like, dude, I'm just going to get up because I'm afraid I won't make it for the show or for the event or whatever. So I sit up, and I look outside, and it's dark still, and I'm like, shit, what time is it? It was fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, dude. I had only been asleep for like a half hour. Crazy ass dream. But dude, I'm talking about, there was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there was weird cars, there was chainsaws, which I just said. There was like a Xena bread or something, a Vitazen bread that no one knew what I was asking for, and I don't even know what it was. My mom was like pulling a conspiracy on me about some family members. It was just madness. I was bodyboarding, and
Wow.
the waves were shore break, and people didn't like the sign I made because it looked like a footer. If any of that makes any sense to anyone, let me know, because it didn't make any sense to me at all. But in my dream, I'm like, oh yeah, I could see how you could say that. So, are you checking Facebook still?
Yeah, can you see me looking all confused?
Yeah. Miss England's big fiery red hair rules.
Oh, who said that?
That's gnarly, dude. He's killing it. Thanks, man.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, there's all sorts of cool shit, though. There was something else that was big on my mind like 2 seconds ago. Oh, anyway. We'll get on with that.
Sent you a message, by the way. Did Shah send you a message about an idea for a giveaway?
Yes, and
Yes.
That was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about that. Okay, here's what's funny. I've been trying to get Zoe on Skype all morning because I have to ask her some like seriously legitimate questions, and she has been so all over the place because of the Facebook stuff that I have not been able to actually talk to her, and it's been driving me effing crazy. No, but there's...
Because I knew I had to get in the shower, and I was like, I just couldn't do everything all at once. So I was just getting way too excited.
Oh, my God.
And this is only my second glass of wine. This is only my second glass. I haven't even had time for wine. That's how busy it's been. Yeah.
Holy crap. Notice she didn't say she didn't have time for tea. That happened. Nothing gets that busy over there. Nothing stands in the way of her kettle. But what I was going to ask you though was there were two things that were suggested as giveaways, like contests and stuff. Shar had a really good one, which was, and correct me if I'm wrong, if I say this wrong, but it was basically, if you've never read Black Star Canyon and this show and the event and all this stuff is like your first little spiel into it.
If you're a virgin in Black Star Canyon.
Yeah, if you're a virgin in Black Star Canyon, you better hope you don't start menstruating, because there's bars.
There's bars in Narwood.
Big bars. No, but are we doing the first season? Is that what her idea was?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll send you.
Away.
Yeah, we'll send you a copy of the first season. So, if you are brand new to Black Star Canyon, all you have to do is say, I'm brand new. And if you're the first person to say I'm brand new, then we will send you something. Another idea... Uh-oh.
She was suggesting as well that other people can nominate somebody as well. So we might get new people coming into it, you know what I mean? If people know someone who hasn't read it, who thinks they might like the book, drop us their name and you can pick.
Yeah, we'll just, like, what would be even better is that if no one says anything to the person or anything, and then
they just get a book and be like, what the shit's this?
I'm like, hey, everybody, someone told me. Yeah, so we could do something like that. But I did get another... Okay, so let's do one that is if someone's brand new, say they're brand new. And 2, if you know somebody who you think will dig it, let us know and we'll send them the book. Yeah, so that's 2 little things right there. But the other thing, he's not on Facebook, so he couldn't, like, come hang out in all of the fun madness that is the event today. But our CCSO member, Craig Chaos, who did the picture of himself with the book and sent that, okay. He had this awesome idea. He's like, you need to come up with some idea to do it and do like a raffle or something. And you have like 3 winners, and whoever those 3 winners are, they get to be characters and they get to be killed off next season.
That's a really good idea.
And I'm like, that's so much fun.
Totally.
And it's so funny because we were doing that kind of thing with Slasherton.
Yeah, because people like to be killed off, apparently.
I guess so.
I know, I would.
So we'll figure out something to put together to kill people. But,
somebody, hang on, I'll write this down.
Yeah. The other thing, though, is if you notice, the book right now, Black Star Canyon, Season 2, Episode 1, if you've already got it and you downloaded it, you might realize it took a little bit longer to get to you than most of your ebooks do. And that's because this book is effing fat as John Holmes's freaking junk drawer in his... Okay, it's a big, fat book. And it's because you get Episode 1, but you also get Welcome to Black Star Canyon, Tour Guide to the Town, which is this really cool, really fun book that has a lot of factual information about the actual Black Star Canyon, but it also has a lot of fictional information about the Black Star Canyon world that we made up. And it's written by Ernest Wilson, who's the town historian, but it has a ton of pictures in it. And Zoe made all of these bitchin' little ads. Like,
they were so much fun. I was dreading. Yeah, I was dreading doing them. I was just dreading doing them because I was like, how the fuck am I going to do these and make it look like, interesting? And we started doing them, and I was like, just rattling them off, wasn't I? Like, look at this one. What do you think of this? And it was just, they came out much better than I thought they were going to. And we've got...
It's just like most things I try to make you do that you don't want to do.
I know.
You end up really liking it at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. True. I have to admit this. But also, there's a map at the end that I did just recently, and that took quite a bit of doing as well. But it's really useful, isn't it, for when you're reading the series? Have you got it on your iPad?
Yeah, it's cool. Well, I do, but I was just going to say, if you want to see my janky-ass map that I made her do everything off of, so I'm like, yeah, here's the map, do it. I'm like, yeah, I have pictures of it, I'll post. I'm like, can you read it? And she's like, where are the streets? And I'm like, they're there. And she's like, where? Oh, okay. And then she's like, she started getting mad. This is so funny. She started getting mad. She's like, where are the landmarks? No. Listen, you're like, where are the landmarks? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, everything that needs to be in the map is in there. No, you talked about things. You talked about the mountains. You talked about da-da-da-da-da. Where are they? And I'm like, well, I don't know. They're right here. They're right. Well, which way did they run? And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, they go to the east? Do they go north? She was getting all flustered and super, like, stressed out. It was hysterical. It was really, really good.
Because I was going, well, this is ridiculous. This isn't factual enough. Where's all the things? How are people going to know where I was getting in such a fluster? And there's so many pictures and everything in there. And he was going, it's just a map. It's just to give people an idea what's going on. Just do it and stop faffing on about it. I was like, oh, I just couldn't get my head around it at all. But it's turned out well. I enjoyed it in the end.
Like, I swear to God, I think she was trying to make, like, a Middle-earth map that you would find, like, at the beginning of Lord of the Rings or something.
It was totally Lord of the Rings with the dragon smog in the corner.
And I was just trying to make, like, some crappy, like, little line map that you get at the bottom of, like, a brochure. Like, this is where we are, off of Interstate 5, you know? But she was like...
It kind of is like that, but it's a bit of both, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's super cool. It's super cool. And we won't talk
really
about...
useful.
I won't even bring up, even though I'm bringing it up right now by saying I'm not going to bring it up, I'm not going to bring up the Lucas debacle. So let's just not even talk about it.
You know you're going to, so just...
I'm not going to. I'm totally done. Nope, that's it.
I boo-booed again. So.
It was awesome, though.
I just got my Lucas mixed up, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. But it's okay. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but because the book is so big, we were originally wanting to have the book be on sale for 99 cents this week. And because the file's so big, Amazon wouldn't let us do it less than $1.99 because we have to pay for... This is what's kind of stupid. I don't know if this is an actual legitimate thing, but we have to pay for electronic delivery fees because it's so big. And because it's like, I think it's what, like 33 megabytes? So it's bigger than the biggest email that you could normally send somebody. So we got like taxed for that. So we had to, so yeah, it cuts into that. So basically what I'm trying to get at is, oh yeah, but so Welcome to Black Star Canyon will be available by itself, but not until July. Like July, oh, I don't have July on my board yet. But yeah, so it won't be available until July. So if you want it, you could get it this week only with the book. And I'll put a link up maybe somehow if I can figure out how to do that. But yeah, so there's that. Other things.
So basically, it's worth your while to order the book this week for a limited price and with the... Is it $1.99 today?
It's $1.99 right now, yeah. And
then it's going to go up to $2.99 for the separate episode without the Welcome to Black Star Canyon in as well. So that's like a big deal you're going to get there.
Yeah, and also today's the last day that season 1's going to be $2.99.
Yeah. So make sure if you haven't read anything. Right, can I just clarify something here?
You could clarify anything you want, Clairol.
Okay. Shah said, right, the way for the giveaways that we're doing, if the current readers think someone who hasn't, like can think of someone who hasn't read it, then they nominate somebody, okay? So anybody who is reading and who has read the thing thinks of someone who hasn't, they need to put their name or put I know somebody, blah, 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 and on a separate feed, yes?
Okay.
And then you're going to pick randomly out of those people, and that person gets the book. You know, the person they've nominated.
Okay. You want to know how I pick things randomly? I see whose name rhymes with a dirty word.
Well, that was not far off.
I'm just kidding. That's not how I do it.
It wasn't far
I like
off.
hats. I cut up paper and put people's names in hats. I think that's fun. I really enjoy putting people's names in hats.
Well,
oh, another thing too, because the the posts are getting like, as soon as like shit happens, like the posts go down the bottom. We're giving away signed bookmarks, Black Star Canyon bookmarks. They look like. Have we shown? I'm just gonna drop shit on the floor because that's how I roll. Have we shown these off yet on the show, or did we just get them since the last one? I think we just got them since the last one.
Yeah. So these are the bookmarks, which look awesome.
So anyway, this is the bookmark that has all the covers from season 1 on it, and it's just got some info on the back, like Black Star Canyon website. I'll mail these out to you guys, and I'm assuming as soon as we launch all of the books, we'll do the season 2 bookmark. Yeah. Because, as you know, as we've been going today, I've been posting pictures of the season 1 books with the original, my crap designs that Zoe's able to turn into awesome pictures. We're almost done with the first season of those, and then we're going to move into the new ones, and we're going to reveal all the covers for this season on the event, and then they'll be gone forever until they pop up again. And there are some.
I think you should do to tease it out as well.
Tell me, I love teasing.
I think you should do your designs separately. So put your designs up first. Yeah, and then leave it a little bit, and then put mine up. So people can interpret what they think it's going to look like.
I'll do that on the season 2 ones, because everyone already knows what the season 1 ones look like.
No, that's what I mean. Season 2.
That's funny. Yeah. There's a couple that you're going to look at and go, what the fuck is that? Oh, okay.
That's what I go through every time you send me anything.
Episode 4, like, you have to look at it, like, hard before you realize what the hell it's a picture of.
It came out well, that one, with the filter on it. We were really pleased with that, weren't we? It came out better than we hoped, really.
Yeah, and everybody loves episode 5's cover. So, but yeah, we're talking about shit people don't know about. So
yeah, so we'll keep it real.
Oh yeah, so the bookmark things. There's a bunch of people who are in the thing, but you have to actually send me your address, or else I can't send you a bookmark. There are a bunch of people who are like all liking the post, like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But if I don't have your address, I can't fucking send you anything. So far today, Lucas Dickinson won a signed paperback of season 1, and Shar won a Black Star Canyon mug, and then oh shit, that was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. What?
You got the season 1 copy. Did you do that as well?
That's what I'm talking about. Lucas Dickinson got that. Remember?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
It's okay. I don't blame you. I have this amazing, like, monotone Keanu Reeves voice that just makes you want to lull yourself to sleep.
In your
dreams. It happens. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's scary. It's uncanny.
I'm fucking Keanu Reeves, dude. Okay, but seriously, no, but there are a couple things too. Dude, things have just been such a fucking clusterfuck all week.
We need to calm down and
I know, we totally have to.
What we're talking about here. We haven't done any planning for this whatsoever because we were so excited about coming on and talking to everybody that we've just like sort of jumped in. So we need to gather our
kind of blew our load. Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about. Not that blowing the load jogged my memory, but
don't need to know that.
No, but things that we've talked about so far. Did you see the preview about Reagan?
Yes.
You did see that?
The one you've just posted before?
The one I just posted. Yeah, so I'm posting like previews also for things that are going to happen this season. And some of the things might be shocking to some. So, but Reagan is a character that should not have ever been in Black Star Canyon and came in on accident. I think episode 2 of last season is when he first showed up. And I just put him in there just to, like, be there, just to have somebody there to do something kind of thing, to move us on to the next scene. And he was such a beloved character, like immediately, that he's turned into like one of the biggest deals in the whole thing. But he's really probably the first character that was not supposed to be in it at all. And like I'm putting in a lot of new characters, and freaking Chuck Grover is like my favorite character in the world right now, and I'll be posting a little bit about him in a little bit. But yeah, so the new characters are a load of fun. Sorry, there is a mobile dog groomer that parked right in front of my house. So all these people are walking out there with their dogs to get their dogs groomed, which is making my dog turn into like kid in a candy store, but trapped. A trapped kid in a candy store. They can't get to the candy. So
that'll settle her down.
She'll take off. There's too many friends out there for her.
Oh.
And if you notice, I do not wear cotton candy perfume. That is not mine. Just in case you were wondering.
What is that?
Cotton candy perfume.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, delicious.
I'll let you go out on a limb and guess who that belongs to.
Sally?
It's Sally's perfume, yeah. Okay, but Zoe, I'm going to try to talk to you about this without giving anything away. And if you don't want to do it now, I'm completely okay with not doing it. Do you remember we were talking about last night about doing a promotion that would last a while, but we would bring it up today? Something we would give away?
Oh, yeah.
Are we still going to do that?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we'll talk about it right now. Now, if you guys remember, back in January, we ran this thing that was like a month long, okay? And it was like, put as many reviews for our stuff up as you can, and for each review you put up, you get a ticket basically for a raffle. So what we're going to do, last time we gave away a Nook, and shockingly no one really likes Nooks, but it was something that we got for the thing, so we went ahead and did it. But this time we're going to give away a Kindle. A what? I said a Kindle. Oh, that's so cool. How could you possibly do that? It's not that hard, really. So what you need to do, any reviews posted in between today, June 1st, and I guess June 30th. No, well.
Yeah. No, go on June 30th.
No, you know what? No. What is the first Sunday of July? So it'd be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, right?
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so anything you post in between today, June 1st, and Sunday, July 6th, will be put into the raffle or whatever. And we will pick a winner on the show on July 6th. How's that sound?
That sounds great. I'm writing it down. I wasn't, but I am now.
Okay. You know, it's so stupid. I wrote down July, and I didn't even put the 6th.
No,
That's how my brain is right now.
This is how we are all the time about most things, but we're like 10 times worse this week because of
10 times worse, and it's even worse today. In case you guys want to know what we've been doing the last 12 hours before this, as you know, Zoe's dad wrote a book called Faladin. That's a historical fiction book. It's a whopper of a tale, big fat book. He asked me if I could do the paperback formatting for it, and I'm like, I'll give it a whack.
Which creep jumped at the chance, clapping his hands in glee.
So, so all day yesterday, from like noon. I mean, it was probably what, like 9 or 9:30
Yeah,
my
I was
time
up till.
before you gave up.
Yeah, what time did I must have gone to sleep at about 5
It
o'clock
was
in
like
the morning.
5 for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to offer support because I felt so bad that he had to do it.
My eyes were like bleeding. But
Yeah,
yeah, so there was a problem with the transfer from his Word document to the Scrivener file as far as the line spacing goes. And it
yeah.
was fucking up the margins and all this shit. And he wanted his book in like the smallest book you could get, like the smallest size paperback. So the book, like when it first came out, it was like over 1,000 pages. And CreateSpace won't let you do a book that big over 830 pages or something. And
And it would be
so it was
ridiculous
just,
anyway.
it was fucking, yeah, a book. I mean, he basically wrote the Bible. Like, that's what it looks like.
War and Peace.
If it, yeah.
Honestly, I mean, it's a cracking book, but he can't figure out why it's not fitting because he keeps coming in with a ruler and a handful of different books and looking at them and measuring them in front of me and going, look, this is the right size and it's only got so and so pages and that's my smaller font. That's my. I just don't understand it. I just don't. And I'm like, oh God, neither do
So
I,
as
and
it
I
is
really
right,
don't care anymore.
as it is right now, the book is 500 pages with the smallest font I can put there. I think it's 9-point font, and
And it's
yeah,
not right.
it's so
at this
I'll
moment,
be doing that probably this week.
yeah. So at this moment, he's actually swearing and cursing away in his room, trying to change the Word document to single spacing and simplifying it as much as he can. So, in other words,
The single,
effing it
it's already single space. He
Pardon?
just needs to take it from like it's already single spaced, but it's like that thing that's like 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. That's where he has to be clicking and messing around. But yeah, it's nuts. So that's been going on too. But yeah.
So we had a busy night last night before we started.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're on today now.
If you want to know more about what has been going on the last month, I wrote a blog post yesterday called "My Last 32 Days in Black Star Canyon," and it kind of outlined. It's kind of like a journal, and it outlined what we worked on every day to get us to today. So, good times. Oh, you know what else we should probably talk about is the Author Marketing Club.
Yes. Before you say that, though, you're going to be...
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that you're going to be using lots of extra information and blog posts and stuff as extra, like, Blu-ray special features, aren't you, for the second season?
Yeah. Yeah, so when we put out the complete second season, which I think comes out on July 6th, the day that the Kindle promotion ends, that book, it's because it's kind of like when you buy a DVD box set of like your favorite show or your favorite movie or whatever, it comes with all this like bonus material and bonus features. So in the book, we're going to add a bunch of bonus features and bonus material. And some of those are going to be repurposed blog posts from the Black Star Canyon crap in there, and others are going to... I'm going to try, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try to pull a transcript of the Facebook page, of the event page for today, and see if I could throw that in there. That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Are you actually still talking to people on Facebook?
No, I'm writing a post just to let people know to post their nominations.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. So, yeah. But yeah, this is getting very out of control. So this episode is probably going to be one of the shorter ones, just because I'm having a hard time going back and forth. But I don't know how else to say how grateful I am and we are for all of you who have been like supporting us through all of this Black Star Canyon stuff. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the response has been really, really great. And last month was our best month yet. And the way this month is going, this month is already starting off better than last month started off. So um, I couldn't be happier.
No.
Seriously, I'm very stoked. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and I'll second that. It's so sort of it's we enjoy doing them anyway, don't we? We get huge pleasure out of doing them, but when you get people joining in and
Yeah.
chatting and doing stuff about it and having fun with you about the characters and stuff, it just makes it like just puts it up about 10 notches, doesn't it? So
Fuck yeah,
cool.
it does, man. I still can't get over Shar picturing Andy Dick playing Jonathan. That just like I can't get that out of my head now. Just like him getting all pissed off and irritated and talking like this. Like you don't know who Andy Dick is, right? We already
No,
had this conversation. You got to look up Andy Dick. I can't believe you don't know who
I'm
Andy
going
Dick is. As
to.
soon as you see
I
him,
know it. I know.
that guy.
And I recognise like your voice there. Like I recognise that kind of if he sounds like that.
Oh yeah. Well, he probably sounds better doing that than I do. I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh, well, I thought we were going to pick a winner before the end of the show, but we haven't got any nominations yet, people, so please get on there.
Yeah. Maybe
Sorry.
people don't think their friends can handle Black Star Canyon. They're like, either my friends won't like his writing, or they won't like this idea. Or maybe people just don't read. No, I don't think people don't read. I think people are reading a bunch. But anyway, just so you guys know, if you're a writer and you haven't joined Author Marketing Club yet, you probably want to do that because I fucking wish I would have done it last year when we first started this thing. It has so many super useful resources. It's ridiculous. From helping you make your Amazon descriptions to helping you contact people to get reviews for your books. It's just a super great tool. And it's probably, as far as spending money on stuff to help your career, I honestly think it's the best, like, cost to what you get ratio than anything that's out there.
Yeah.
So just look up Author Marketing Club if
And
you're
you have
interested in it.
You have a lot of choices, don't you, financially wise, to pick whether you want to just do it monthly or if you want to join it as a
there's
a yearly
there's
subscription or
and there's a free service if you don't want to pay for it, but you only get to, like, that Amazon description thing I was doing. You would only get to do that on one book if you did it for free, kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's worthwhile.
So,
and how much is it? Is it $24.99 for a month?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think that sounds
and then
familiar.
it's like
so it's worthwhile.
a year.
Yeah, so it's worthwhile if you're interested going and having a look at it, and then kind of seeing how you feel about it before you launch in, at least.
And then if you sign up, you get like a free book cover, like a professionally designed book cover. There's just like a bunch of, there's actually so much shit on there that I haven't even begun to be able to dig into yet. Like, I've scratched the surface on the cool stuff they have, but like I was going down the side of the page and it's just bam, 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 bam. They have courses, they have mastermind meetings with authors. It's just, there's so much shit they have. Yeah. So it's super cool.
Fantastic resource. Yeah, it really is. And the kind of just like, it's, I don't know, the routes we've gone down with ads and things like that, we haven't looked into it enough to be able to give you good advice yet, have we? Because it did help. But on the other hand, I think being part of a group where you have other people who...
Yeah. Are you referring to the Fiverr thing?
Yeah. But we talked about last week, which was helpful. You know, we're not going to knock that. It did great as far as the download.
I'd do it again. I would do the free book promo again, because that was amazing for us. But what I will say is that the second thing we paid for, just either the thing today is from that, and if it's not, then that thing didn't work at all.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the actual, it was like submitting your book to the top 15 sites. But a lot of sites don't take everything that gets submitted. So, and there's no way to know if it was something that was really done.
You've got some advice about that, didn't you? Yeah, you've got some advice there. A lot of people are very picky about who they pick. You've got to have books out for 6 months before a lot of places will promote stuff. There's all sorts of rules and regulations, isn't there? You've got to be quite careful to navigate around. Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, and if you go on my website, creeperson.com, and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see this big Amazon widget that has like my books and the star rankings and all this other shit. And it's a really cool, nice looking widget. That was from Author Marketing Club too.
Yeah.
So
they've got all sorts of cool shit, haven't they? We haven't even found out half of it yet. We just keep going, oh my god, that's really useful.
Yeah,
oh my god,
but
that's brilliant.
Like seriously all week. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Jesus Christ. So, man, I can't believe it took me 45 minutes of this fucking show to figure out what the hell I wanted to talk about. Amazon not descriptions, but keywords and names and shit. I don't even know how to describe it. Basically, if you go onto my Amazon page or look up my stuff on Amazon, a lot of my books have changed. Okay? And it's because I'm trying to put more keywords into my titles so people will have an easier time discovering my books. So, for instance, Bloodlust Romance is now Bloodlust Romance, Exploitation, Home Invasion, Horror. Bloodlust Revenge is Bloodlust Revenge, Exploitation, Road Trip, Horror through the Badlands of America. Okay? Unsane Sam is now Unsane Sam, an ADHD-riddled mix of horror, fantasy, and satire for the brokenhearted. You know, and Gonorrhea is called Gonorrhea, Why STDs Are Bad and Why Men Are Dumb. You know? So all the titles have changed. And I think...
Explain to people the
because
theory
those
behind
words help people find your stuff. If people are typing in horror, or they're typing in ADHD, or they're typing in exploitation, you know, the more keywords you have, the more those will show up. The more they show up, the higher up in the searches they get when people search for certain words. So the more keywords you have, the more visibility your book gets. And then as far as categories go, I wish I would have checked last night, because when I put episode 1 up of season 2 yesterday, it went live yesterday, but it started selling last night. When I woke up today, we were number 88 in ghosts.
Oh, wow.
And in suspense thrillers about ghosts. So, but that was like with the categories.
Yeah.
So you're like, I don't fucking know what that means.
No, I totally do. I just think it's cool. What I was going to
I
say
looked
was,
at you and you went,
no, I was like, oh, interesting. You know what you need to explain to people though.
go ahead. Sorry. What was that? Why'd you
Oh, you
stop?
talking to
Hello?
me?
No, go ahead.
What I was saying is you need to explain to people it doesn't affect the book title itself. You know, when you send the book out, it's the sort of subtitles that tell people how you actually
Well, there's a
prepare
couple
it.
ways you can do it. I left all of the words in my main title, but you have a subtitle feature on KDP, so you can put like, and I think one of the books I tried it on just to see what it would look like. And when the books come up, they look the same. So it'll be like free Kindle books, how to my horror I became the most hated man in the world. It still comes up like that. But in the smaller searches, like when it's just like a list of books or whatever, it'll just say free Kindle books. Unless you put that subtitle in the title with like a colon. So it's like free Kindle books, colon, how to my horror I became the most hated man in the world.
Right.
But if you pull that in and put it in the subtitle area, you can do that too. Creepology books, I also put in a Creepology Bizarro short story or a Creepology Bizarro novella. You know what I'm saying? So
And
it'll be like,
did you do that with a colon and then after the title kind of thing?
yep,
Right. Okay.
yeah. So
people
go ahead.
are I know it's breaking up a bit. People need to are more than welcome to go over and look at your Amazon page and see how you've worded it and stuff. If they need a few bits, you know, ideas and things, how they might be able to do theirs.
Yeah, for sure. And then another thing you should do is search, like go on Google and search Amazon Kindle keyword categories, and it'll take you to a page in KDP somewhere that has a list, and they're updating this all the time, but it'll have a list of all the different words you can use in your keywords that will place books into categories. So like the term dark, you could put the word dark in your keywords, and then that will take you to a type of horror. And if you look at season 2, episode 1, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page where it has all the categories, that book is listed in 3 different categories of horror. It's like literature, fiction, horror, paranormal horror, and mystery, thriller, horror.
Oh, wow.
So, but all of that is done with just adding a ton of keywords. And Amazon only lets you do 7, so just don't put a comma after word 6, and just keep writing words until it'll tell you not to do it anymore.
Yeah, I actually
and
did
that's
that
how
with
you get
Dad's
extra
book.
keywords.
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
I did that with Dad, yeah, and it actually worked. We were quite amazed at
Oh, wasn't that where it said science fiction and he got all freaked out? It listed his book science fiction.
No, it's because it's alternative history, and that comes into the science fiction category, apparently. And he was like, oh, God damn it, it's not science fiction. I was like, well, it doesn't matter, really, if people get into it one way or the other, you know?
For sure. Okay, well, that's been... Was there anything else we needed to talk about?
We haven't been
There's
on
some
for an
stuff
hour
that
yet.
we need to talk... Oh, okay, well, let me bring this up. So this week's really busy for me. We have this launch, and then we have episode 2 coming out next Sunday. But this week, I'm going to be in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yay.
Wednesday night, and it's for Friday night. Friday night, we're having a double feature of some of my movies, Finger Bang and The Bitch That Cried Wolf, and some of the casts are going to be there, and we're going to be signing stuff and doing like a Q&A and all this stuff. But throughout the week, well, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, throughout those days somewhere or another, I know on Wednesday we're doing a special screening of two of my films that haven't been released, that no one has seen really, for a special select few in the South Dakota area that the promoter is, I think it might be like his mailing list or something like that, and they're having like a barbecue meet and greet thing. And then Thursday I'm doing a book signing, and I think I'm performing an acoustic set. So I'll be at a bookstore for a little bit, and then I'll be at some record store for a little bit. And then Friday, we're doing the actual event. And if you type in the search bar on Facebook, Creeperson Double Feature, if you type that in, it'll take you to the event page that they're having. So if you are in South Dakota, which probably a very small few of the people who listen to the show are in South Dakota. Not that that's saying anything other than this is a worldwide show. What the hell am I even talking about here? If you're in fucking South Dakota next week, go fucking come out and watch me play Evil Gold Fist.
Wow.
Go like this the whole time. It's disgusting.
You see, that just... Oh, dear. I'm not going to even talk about it because it'll only like go to bad places.
Yeah. So anyway, if you guys can repost the link to get season 2, episode 1, that would be awesome. And we'll be doing some more contests. But if you do leave reviews, send me a message and let me know. And because we're doing it for a Kindle, we're making it just books, just on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Like, don't leave reviews anywhere else. Oh, and that was another thing. Just so you guys know, I know we were totally excited about it when we did it, but we pulled all of our books out of KDP. Or no. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to say. We pulled a bunch of our books down from Apple and Barnes & Noble and Kobo and put them back into KDP. Why would you do that? That sounds crazy. It does sound crazy, but the reason why we did it is because we want to take advantage of the Amazon countdown deals, which is where you get to set a certain amount of days and say your book is $2.99 and you're having a 3-day deal. Your book will be 99 cents the first day and it'll have a timer or whatever. And then the next day it'll be $1.99, and then the next day it'll be $2.99, and it lets you know, and then it goes on special pages on Amazon to let people know what the countdown deals are and all this other shit. Okay. Sorry, that was my landlord letting me know that they're actually coming tomorrow to put in my air conditioner that they were supposed to put in 2 weeks ago. Anyway. Tomorrow morning, so probably around 6 at night. But the thing I wanted to tell you, we got all excited to do this countdown deal thing, and so we put all the books back in KDP and all this shit, and then I go to do it, and it's like the books have to be in KDP for 30 days without being changed in order to do a countdown deal. And you know what I said to that? I said no. So I was pretty pissed. So, yeah. So that sucks. So, like, it'll work okay for Creepology when Creepology starts up again. Should we talk at all about what else we have planned?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, you think so? Okay. So just so you guys know, we have every fucking week planned between now and Christmas.
Yay!
Yeah. So, Zoe, if you want to act excited and you want people to get excited about stuff, when I
I thought I just did.
say something, you went like this. You rolled your eyes. You went, yay. Act a little more excited.
Woo!
Okay. Woo! All right. Okay, so what's happening? This month and the first 2 weeks of July are all Black Star Canyon, and we have a bunch of Black Star Canyon stuff coming out. The third week of July, we have the next Slasherton book coming out.
Whoa. Just mention again, for anybody who's watching this who isn't on the launch party just yet, that is over on Facebook and will be on there until 8 o'clock tonight your time.
Yes. So for another 6 hours? Another 6 hours.
Yeah, and that's 4 o'clock in the morning for me.
She's up all night.
Again. And that's this week we are going to be selling the Black Star Canyon Season 2, Episode 1 with the included Welcome to Black Star Canyon guidebook in it for the grand total of
$1.99.
Bargain. That's the 2 books that are going to be priced at $2.99, I think, aren't they, separately after that week?
Yeah. Yeah, Welcome to Black Star Canyon will be available on its own on July 13th. So that's quite a ways away, and that's a really fun book.
Oh, is it July 13th? That'll be separate. Okay.
Yeah. So we have the 5 episodes of Black Star Canyon Season 2 coming out every Sunday this month. And then we have the complete second season on July 6th. Welcome to Black Star Canyon, July 13th. And then July 20th, we have The Creek Creek Creature. Look at Zoe's face. She's like, I haven't fucking done that yet. I know.
We haven't even talked about that one yet. I've done half of it.
We talked about it, and you said after Black Star, we're putting this out. And I said, that's a great idea.
No. I understand that bit, but we haven't discussed what you want for each page yet.
No, let's have a story meeting on that next week after I get back from South Dakota.
Okay, deal.
That sounds good. Okay.
Carry on.
Then, thank you. Then, the following week, and our shit got fucked up because for some reason I don't understand. Something happened and things got screwy, so things got moved around a little bit. But Black Market Blood Drive, I'm gonna have ready for July 27th. So the first book in my urban vampire epic. Okay. Yay! That's awesome.
Yay!
Okay. And then when we go into August, we're gonna finish up some series, and the first series of mine that's going to be complete. So August 3rd, Bloodlust Retribution is going to be out.
Wow.
So, and that's years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of crazy for me. August 10th, Relapse of the Crystal Pubis, Shallow Jallow #2. August 17th.
Which I can proudly say, the cover is already done for. The cover is already done for that one. Woo woo! Don't have to do that.
Zoe did it.
Carry on. August 17th.
August 17th, Zombie Epsilon, which is the second book in the Zombie Alpha series, not to be confused with Alpha Zombie that came out a couple weeks ago. Damn it! Whatever. And then August 24th, we start with the second volume of the Creepology books. And like the ones that are going to be in there, like A Head Full of Acid, The Legend of Curly Bob, the Noir Man Who Has Arms, they just don't work very well. murderous assholes, fame monsters, fun stuff like that. And that takes us into October, which isn't going to be October anymore, is it, Zoe?
No.
What is October going to be?
Oh, God, are you going to make me say it?
Do you want me to say it? All October this year is going to be what?
Slashertober.
Slashertober! Woo! It's going to be Slasherton all month long. Everything we eat, drink, piss, and shit is going to be Slasherton. Sack is going to be in full force with all of his chums, and Zoe has promised me that he's going to go trick-or-treating.
He is. We're going to do a Halloween book, because I think it would be criminal not to have a Slasherton Halloween book.
Yeah.
And maybe some other little treats.
That he wants a sack full of candy, right?
Exactly. And we're hoping in the Slashtober, we're not going to confirm any of this yet because we haven't discussed it, but we're hoping to have some other really cool merchandise and things, that kind of interesting things to go alongside it. Also,
we're going to be pushing Slasherton super hard in October.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that'll be fun.
That's going to be fun.
Then in November, if you don't know this, November is NaNoWriMo, which is the National Novel Writing Month, where you start on November 1st and you're going to write a 50,000-word novel that month or whatever. Well, I think I should write 3 or 4. So in November, they're obviously not going to be released, but I'm going to be writing a couple of novels, and one of them is going to be Dandyman. So for those of you who are reading the Dandyman serial in the newsletter, that turned into a huge thing and a huge arc, and I got super excited about it. So now those are actually going to be novels. And I'll tell you more about the novels that I'm planning on writing then. But in November, what we're going to be releasing is the first season of a new serial thing called Creepisodes that we've been talking about forever. But the thing that's funny about this now is that now we have a really good device to connect the seasons of this. Remember, Zozo?
Mm.
Oh, fucking hell, dude.
Right at this moment.
Oh my god. Okay, so basically, the first season of Creepisodes, it's very Twilight Zone meets American Horror Story kind of thing. And what the first season is, it's called Creepisodes, either Road Trip or Roadside Diner or something like that. The name hasn't been named yet. But there's a bunch of different stories that all take place out on the road, okay? But each story is going to have a bit in it where they're at a diner, and all the characters from all the different stories throughout the season are going to be at the diner at the same time, and something is going to happen. So each book might be like a new story for you, but you'll know who those characters are from something that they did in the diner, kind of thing. So it's really, really cool, and I'm super excited to do it. Like really, really excited to do it. And then that takes us to December, which guess what December's going to be? Black Star Canyon Season 3.
Ah.
Okay. So with that said, my year's planned. I'm done. I'm ready to go.
So therefore, mine is by default. Well, that's fine by me. That's how we like it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So there's some writing that needs to be done.
There's some covers
Yeah,
that
I
need
gotta
to be
get.
done.
Yeah. So anyway, so for those of you who are watching this, who are also at the party right now, we're going back to the party here in a second, and we'll start that whole nonsense again. But other than that, if you're going to nominate someone, make sure you do it on the Facebook group. Oh, Deborah likes the idea. Thanks, Deborah.
Deborah
And I
likes
yelled
what
again. Why did I
idea?
fucking do that? The Creepisodes idea.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
It's awesome. I hope that's
We've
what she's talking about. She might be talking about your hair or something like that. I don't know. But
I was just going to say we have Amanda Cooling has said she's nominating herself because she's not read it yet, but knows she'll like it. And I did say
Okay,
before the
yeah.
end of the show, so I think we should just be true to our word.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Yep.
So there you go, Amanda. We'll get your copy of the first season to you. Yeah?
Yep. I'm writing it down so I don't forget.
And we've got Donna Emmerich says...
What happened?
Donna
I'm
Emmerich
hanging.
says she's watching you creep.
She's watching me.
She's watching you. Yep.
Should I be scared? Is she here? Is she
I
outside?
think she's a brave lady. That's all I'm going to say.
You totally screwed this up. Zoe, you're supposed to say, they're watching me from inside the house.
Oh.
And then I'm supposed to go, and try to throw the phone down and try to get out of the door before the killer runs down the stairs.
Okay. I'll remember that next step. You haven't got any stairs, have you?
Oh, there's a step out there. All right.
That was a letdown. You can tell we're flagging already.
I need to get my other double shot. I already had my freaking pineapple bacon brats. Dude, I don't know how to explain this. You don't know, like, pure, like, tongue-gasm unless you've actually had a bacon pineapple bratwurst. It is, like, seriously, like, the greatest thing that ever happened.
I'm not being funny, but I actually do really like the sound of that.
Oh, it's so freaking amazing. But anyway.
Is the pineapple inside?
There's pineapple and bacon inside the bratwurst, and it's a chicken brat.
Wow, that does sound good.
Oh, man.
Is it spicy?
No.
Oh.
It's spicy when I put the horseradish on it, but if you don't put horseradish on it, then, yeah, you're fine. But...
You know what would be nice on that?
What?
This is for British viewers. Some HP sauce. It's like brown, fruity sauce.
That sounds horrifying.
No, it's really good.
You know what else? For the American viewers here, you know what Zoe likes to eat? Freaking beans and ketchup.
No, it's Heinz baked beans. We had a huge argument about this the other day.
Because she didn't know that baked beans here is like brown sugar and bacon in a can of beans. And she keeps telling me to melt cheese on my baked beans. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who would melt cheese on brown sugar? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
I think it still might be alright. But that's a staple. In the UK, it's a staple diet. Toast, baked beans, melted cheese, bit of Worcester sauce. Not Worcestershire.
That's Worcestershire sauce.
There we go. Truth to fall.
Anyway, so
okay, we're gonna go back to the old forums.
We're heading back over. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys again so much. You're awesome.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.